the sun has gone down and the mercury going down as well. To be expected, I guess, here on an autumn night just outside of D.C. at FedEx Field. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Washington Commanders. Set to go now from snowy Landover, and we are underway from FedEx Field. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Play action, it's Mahomes. And complete to Drake London. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. This is Smith with a grab. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. This is caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Dalvin Cook. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Fields it right around the goal line. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling.
And he lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
You know I love football. You know I love the game.
I hope so.
But nighttime in December, you know I'm wearing multiple coats. So I just wonder about the guys on the field with all the great gear that they have. Do they have enough on, or do they have too much on? Because sometimes that can affect you trying to carry the ball.
Hello.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They go play fake. Mahomes. Down left, he's got it to Everett. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. That's a staple of this offense. Drag out to the tight end.
He's able to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Got his man. It's London. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Taken in left side, it's Wilson. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Chase Young in there to bring it down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Devontae Smith hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Wilson slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 58 yards. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown. And
that is caught at the 10-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now Mahomes. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Garrett Wilson from 6 yards away. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. 20, 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score. Chargers 28. Commanders 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Duvernay now going to bring it out. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 3 from the 9. Throwing is Wilson. And it's caught. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. Gibson will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
27 yards there, a first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That'll be complete to Cook. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Mahomes going to throw. He finds Wilson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now it's Mahomes again. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Mahomes to throw. And complete right side to Cook. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And this brings up a 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're looking for your zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to find Cook here in the end zone for a Charger touchdown. Dalvin Cook, he has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes, and this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. This pass is caught by London. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Throws right back to London, complete again. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Slant pass complete, Dalvin Cook. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Got London on a slant. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 2. Throwing now is Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Smart enough to avoid the tackle here, but I guarantee you, Clyde was telling him, you don't want to stop coming after me down here because you just picked up another pass and took a little big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Mahomes to throw once more. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Drake London in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew's got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will finish off this third quarter of play. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Second down and a run by Robinson. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Open man is Duvernay. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Charger 16. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. There's the stiff arm. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Here's Wilson. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! Tommy Trimble from 8 yards out.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Mahomes now on first down. Escape, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chase Young bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes, he's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 32 on the play. Mahomes now to throw. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, caught by London. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. hopefully we can get a good head of steam going.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, and force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Gerald Everett, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a fifth straight victory. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a three-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the fourth quarter, look,
and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40, the 20, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for two, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving them 2 points themselves.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Wilson on first down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Khalil Mack in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now it's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 41-yard line. Now Wilson. 20, 10, 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Here's Wilson to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
On 2nd and goal, Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 40, the 30, past the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, that's the danger of throwing the ball to that part of the field, because if it does get picked off, as we just saw there, they can run a long way. They're actually fortunate they didn't give up a touchdown in addition.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense.
And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. Aaron Jones, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but and that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 62 yards. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Khalil Mack, his second sack of the night. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Here's Wilson. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Here we go. It's Wilson on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. And they take a knee. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. I tell you what, the snow, not only did it not dampen the crowd's enthusiasm, they were great, but